Hi, so this is my review of the pspgo. First of all, I'm just going to show you the PSP 2000. So this was one of the previous PSP models. So this has a 4.2 inch screen. On the left hand side we have left trigger, D-pad, analog stick. Right hand side, right trigger, square, triangle, circle, X buttons, right speaker, and across the bottom we have the home button, volume buttons, display buttons, music button, select and start. Along the bottom is the audio stroke video input and the charging input. Right hand side is the power switch. Across the top we have the mini USB input and wireless LAN switch, and left hand side is the memory card slot. So that is the PSP 2000. Move on to the pspgo. Front screen is a 3.8 inch screen, so slightly smaller. We have left and right speaker. We have wireless LAN and Bluetooth indicator lights, and we have the PSP home button. Across the top you have right trigger, left trigger, music button, display button and volume buttons. Left hand side is the new M2 memory card slot, the wireless LAN on and off switch. Right hand side is the power and hold button, and across the bottom we have the audio input and this new proprietary input. We slide the device open, it reveals the D-pad, analog stick, the start and select button, and the square, triangle, circle and X buttons. So, whilst this is booting up, we are greeted with the familiar XMV, so nothing has changed here. It's exactly what's found on the PS3 and the previous PSP models. One thing I will say about the screen, you're not going to be able to notice it in this video, but reducing the size slightly, it does make the colours a lot more sharper and vibrant. If we were to load up the PSP 2000, and if we go into the picture of Big Boss, we do the same on the pspgo. So if I try and put them side by side, I mean you can tell a little bit that this one has got slightly richer colour to it, but as I say, you're not going to tell on a YouTube video. You really do have to see one in the flesh to see how vibrant and great the colours are. So the decrease in screen does have its advantages. Also a good advantage is the flash memory. People have been saying that flash memory doesn't make a great deal of difference, but it does. It loads games really fast compared to the UMD drive. So I've got here Vice City, so if I load it up on the 2000 as well, okay, and then if I just show you how fast the PSP is at loading, the pspgo that is, so we press these both together, so as you can see, just with the loading up of the logos there, it's at least a slight delay of about 2 to 3 seconds. Okay, and if we go to actually load a game, just watch how fast the pspgo manages to load it. And we're straight in, and this is, there we go, I'll move Vic around, and the 2000 still loading. You can hear the UMD drive whizzing in the background. And then we're in, and there is about a 20-second delay, so having the onboard flash memory does make loading games a lot quicker than the UMD drive, so this is a definite advantage. And also, as I say, you're not really going to be able to tell, but the colour on the pspgo, just with the decrease, same resolution, but the decrease from 4.2 to 3.8 does make the colours a lot more vibrant and sharper. One little feature that is new to the pspgo is when you press the home button, you're presented with a pause game option. Now what this does is it saves the game state for you, so you can go and surf the internet, watch a video. You can even turn the pspgo off, and when you come to turn it back on again, your save state will still be there, which I think is a fantastic little feature to have. Takes about 7 seconds to save the state and then also to resume it again. I mean, if we go to watch a video, so we can do this, and we can go back out, and then it just says resume game, hit the button, 7 seconds again, and we're back into the game. And there we are, straight back in. So that is a really nice feature, I feel, to have on this. Just quit that. One other thing, a lot of people have been complaining about the position of the analog stick, which I think is really comfortable. It's just like a DualShock control. Main gripe with the 2000 was the positioning of the analog stick, and after about a couple of hours playing, my hand did used to get a bit cramped. pspgo, it's just fantastic. It just feels so natural to use. Your fingers on the trigger buttons help, you know, to hold the actual screen, the device. It doesn't feel cheap, it doesn't look cheap. It's just really nice to hold, and like I say, it's very comfortable to use. So to sum up, this is not intended as a PSP2. That is why there is no second analog num. This is just a nice revision to the PSP to make it more appeal to the digital consumer. So if you are somebody who wants a smaller, lightweight PSP, who doesn't like carrying a lot of UMDs around with them, you can store, with the extra memory card, 32 gigabytes of digital media. Then I highly recommend one of these devices for you. Okay, thanks a lot.